Hi, so this is a video catch up on how it's been going using the caravan. I've had it on the same site on a farm near Guildford for about a year and a half now. It hasn't actually moved. So there's been lots of weather and I've had lots of use of the van. I've generally been using it 2 nights every fortnight, something like that. So, you know, not constant, but regular. So I'll spin the camera around to continue. So I've been using this cool box which runs on 12 volts. I mean, it's pretty good, but I have found that running it off the battery, it doesn't, you can't run it for long. So I've only been doing that in the summer and only really for a couple of hours, or it just kills battery. Battery I've got is pretty small. This has been a really useful way to keep me, you know, dishes and cups out of the way when they're dirty. I have now got this stove which runs on wood, so you can see things get pretty black from using it, but that's not prepped for this video. I've done most of the woodworking around the windows, so it looks all quite good. You can see that I've not finished off at the top there. You know, these refitted with a thicker carcass of the caravan. They've stayed in pretty good nick. It's all right. This shelf is where I've got all my crockery and so on. It's fine. This is useful. Attached to the side. I've tried to do this elastic thing. I mean, so I haven't been moving it much, but this was completely useless when everything just flew all over the van. So that's not practical. Not practical. Okay. Right, now the door into the toilet area. So composting toilet's been great. I won't open it. You don't want to see that. I've actually closed in the back window a bit. One weekend I turned up without my keys. This window I hadn't done at all, and didn't even close properly actually, so I broke in through this window about 6 months ago, then realised I had to do something about it, so I closed it half up, and you don't really need a window there. I've got this nice roof window here, so actually the roof window, so I've got one here and one in the kitchen here. These have been really good. They were a little bit expensive. It was one of the first things I bought. They're great. Happy with that. Come around here. So the wallpapering has stood up, so we haven't really had any water ingress, any problems like that. It's quite nice. I can feel I'm in the desert when it's raining. And so I haven't, this is part of the bed, these hold the bed supports. When that's folded out, I kind of intended to finish them off and make them like backrests for the seat, but I haven't done it. It would be a very shallow seat actually. I'm not sure it's worth the bother. Lighting, I've had an issue with lighting. So put these LED strips, they're uncovered. One runs down the length of the caravan on each side. Had real problem the last time I came to the van 2 weeks ago. Battery was dead. I've got a charger for the batteries. I charged it up. As soon as I turned this light on, it blew the circuit. I mean, I've got circuit breakers. And I took out the light on the other side and it solved the problem. So the issue seemed to be about I've left it uncovered. I mean, if they're supposed to be covered, it's been nearly 2 years, so that's pushing it a bit. So I'm going to get some proper covers. You can get them off Amazon for quite cheap. That's okay. That's something I have to do. So on the other side, I've had to disconnect that light for now. The battery setup is as before. I have had some electrical bother. Sometimes I've not been entirely sure. Some of it was because I had this inverter. It was ridiculous. It was drawing the power much too fast. I just got rid of it. That helped somewhat. I'm generally only using the power in the van for lights, to be frank. It's you know, apart from in the summer, solar panels are not giving me too much. I built this unit. This is a this is like a extraction air exchange unit. So it's quite sophisticated actually. I was going to put a separate video up about this, or post. I haven't got around to it. It's based on heat exchange, so there's some panels of plastic with channels running in it, running perpendicular to each other, so one drawing air in and one pushing air out. I mean, it works fine. I haven't actually used it very much though. The idea was it would keep heating and you still have ventilation. It's nice, I'm not sure. I think it would keep condensation down, but because I haven't been living in the van, I've generally just been opening the windows if I needed ventilation. But you know, I did that anyway. Outside is a bit more, these steps have been great, it's fine. So I beefed up the door, it's really thick now, and jazzed up the colours on the door, so it's a bit funky. That's fine. I had to get an extra bulky lock because the thickness of the door was much bigger than for a standard caravan, and that was a little bit tricky to fix. I had to kind of do a bit of a Heath Robinson there. Apart from that, the outside is standing up okay. It's not very pretty.